It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Huard. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out is a former fifth-rounder from South Carolina, and before that, Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure. Every guy that's drafted can make every throw. But how special are those throws? How much accuracy? How much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler, dude's got a live arm. It isn't the arm or the skill set that saw him fall to the fifth round. It was some of the ups and downs in college. And when given a chance and the right supporting cast, he does have elite arm talent.
Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Rattler. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. An option to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear.
Appreciate your follow, brother. Appreciate it.
Inside.
I got the mic out right now. We'll see it.
You can
I'm
come
be on
inside
here.
and bury that runner before it gets started. All the better.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Rattler. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
The Colts ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He fields it at his 43. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded
By a man, and now he's in the clear. The 50. The 30. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Rattler to the air now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one does not go far. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Tory Taylor on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Rodgers rushing everybody to the line. 1st down from the red zone. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull that in front further. 13-zip. You can't blame him for biting on that play action, Brock. Down at the 1-yard line, you're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see, so when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, it is touchdown offense.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Colts pushing for a score before the break. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Jalen Carter. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. Out of his end zone, Rodgers. He puts some power on a deep one. Wide open, downfield. Got it! At the 20. The 10. Push for the end zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here we go, second and very long. That's complete to Pittman. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Jackson waiting for it. Starts his return from the 23. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's at midfield. The 40. Into the red zone. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the third quarter. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Second and 10 now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense...
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush is... Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by DaRon Bland.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Nice cut, headed to the side. There he goes, right sideline. 30. Gets the 10. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Thankfully, only one. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Colts just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Colts offense set to head out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Now Rattler finds his target, Robinson.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set. Third down. Rattler back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cowboys back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out, it's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing from near his own goal line. And they get to him again. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
I'll be back in a minute, chat. We're gonna get that golden ticket. I'm finna holler some business right quick.
I'm good.
Make that nigga pass Aston, but